Hello, this is Joe Pryor of the virtualrealestateteam.com in Oklahoma City, a part of Redbud Realty and Associates. Hope you're having a great weekend. It's about 97 degrees at 5 o'clock here, so we're having a warm weekend, but if you love the summer, it's a great place to be. I previously did a video on short sales and how some realtors tend to underprice them, thinking that the best thing that they can do is get multiple offers and have the price bid up, but still not at a price where the lender thinks that we're doing our job properly, getting fair market value, and how that hurts your ability for a successful short sale to avoid foreclosure. I might also mention there's a few realtors out there that overprice their homes. They know that if they price them high, that they're going to get an easy evaluation from the lender, say, sure, we'll take that price. Problem is that I see them go expired without a buyer because they are too high. So fair market value is meaning that we price it properly. I could do a video, and I have done videos on this in the past, about how we step down prices gradually. We show the lender that we're doing fair market value. But what I want to talk about today is what's called challenging an evaluation. Now, lenders get either an appraiser or a realtor doing a broker price opinion to go out in the field and make an assessment. Sometimes it's an exterior, most of the time it's an interior if it's an actual short sale, where they look inside and outside of the house and they send back to the lender what they think the price should be. Now, if it's an FHA or a VA, that's an appraiser. If it's conventional, typically on most conventionals, that is an agent like myself. We do broker price opinions. There are certain times where it is an appraiser on a conventional, like in the half of short sales. There are times when the valuations come out what we believe to be wrong, either with the appraiser or with the BPO agent. It's very important that your realtor knows how to challenge a valuation. Now, the broker price opinion or the appraiser is just a part of the equation. There is a valuation model back at the home office or wherever the short sale department is that they use in conjunction with that in the field valuation. But a lot of times it's not at a price that should be the right price to get somebody to buy the property, either because it's too high or the condition of the property doesn't warrant it. Short sale buyers don't want to pay the same price as a regular home because, you know, for one thing, they're not getting anything fixed in the home, and so they are buying it in an as-is condition. But your realtor really knows how to do this, and we do this. Now, I can't guarantee success that we're going to be able to challenge every BPO, but 9 times out of 10, we're pretty much on there. Now, I'll give you one example. We had a house, and it took us 14 months to close this house. It was a half a conventional short sale. We had the appraiser come out 3 different times. We had to wait an interval. In some of these cases, that's how you do it. You wait a particular amount of time, and you ask for new valuations. And then we had a 4th appraiser. Well, we finally got the price down the 4th time to a point where we had a buyer that wanted to buy it, and we did close the property. Now, that was a very, very difficult one. We don't want to take 14 months, but if that's what we have to do, that's what we'll do. I had another situation where we had 3 duplexes that we were selling for an investor. It had a first and second mortgage on each duplex. That's 6 valuations, 6 broker price opinions. And in the case of this property, which sold for about, each duplex sold for $80,000, we had 5 evaluations from agents, independent agents, 5 different ones, around the $80,000 price range. We had a 6th one that came in at $160,000, double the value. Now, that was a pretty easy one to dispute because we could show that this agent either didn't know what they were doing, used comps that were 10 miles away in a suburban school, whatever it happened to be. We knew that that wasn't going to be that big of a problem. We have one that we're about to close here in 2 weeks where there's one particular BPO agent, and certainly not the only one, that all they do is BPOs. That's their whole business. They never sell real estate. I think that's a flaw in the system. I think you have to sell real estate, and knowing how the process works, how buyers come in, how they look at these properties. But in this particular case, not only does this person really not know the selling process and what the deal is, but they also don't even really look at the property. In fact, in the last case, this one, they sent their sub-teenage daughter inside to go ahead and take the pictures of the house. That one is another one that was a dispute, and we did protest this particular agent. We may get this particular agent again, but this is the second time this has happened, but we were successful in that respect. So understand this. Some agents are just going to give up. If the valuation comes in, they're going to say, oh, well, it's $100,000. I know really it's 80 and it really should be 80, but hey, this is what the lender says, and so we'll just keep it on the market until you get foreclosed on. What you need is you need an agent that knows the ins and outs of short sales. I could do 20 different videos on different aspects of how you price, how you challenge valuations, how you deal with the negotiator. There's a ton of things that an agent has to know in order to get your short sale through to help you to avoid foreclosure. And what you also need is that agent that is dedicated to going that extra mile, extra 5 miles, 10 miles, 20 miles, if there is a possibility to get this taken care of. No one in this industry can close 100%. But if you know what you're doing, if you know how to challenge a price, among other things, you very often get the job done, and that is what we're doing here in the Oklahoma City area. So if you're a financially distressed homeowner, I want you to know that you can feel comfortable in knowing that we know what we're doing, and we're going to do everything in our power to make sure that you and your family's future is better off without that foreclosure. So please contact me at joe@joepryor.com. That's joe@joepryor.com. Or go to our specialty site, avoidforeclosureoklahoma.com, for more information. But we want to help. We're here to help. We know what we're doing. This is Joe Pryor with the virtualrealestateteam.com in Oklahoma City, where we deliver traditional real estate values at the speed of technology.